Hey friends, how you doing out there? I hope you are safe and sound with you and yours. I know these are some crazy days we're living in right now with this pandemic. We're dealing with a lot of crazy things, right? Social distancing, quarantine, stay at home, masks, all these tools we're using to make sure we don't get the infection. But I'm afraid that sometimes we avoid the good infection out there as well by staying away. I'm talking about what Jesus has to offer: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, mercy, faithfulness, self-control, everlasting life. These are the things that he offers us, but I'm afraid we miss out on them fully because we keep him at arm's length, keep him at a distance. Psalm 37, 3-5 says this. It says, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will act. That is a powerful, powerful promise and a great passage. And I think if we break it down, we'll see what we're talking about here. Let's take it from the very beginning. Trust in the Lord. That's pretty self-explanatory. Trust him. He is trustworthy. Do good. Do what he does. The Lord is good. Imitate him. Dwell in the land. You got to live with him. You got to be in close proximity with him. You got to be spending time with him. Befriend faithfulness. Be faithful to him. He's worthy of our faithfulness. Delight in the Lord. Let him be the source of your joy. And he will give you the desires of your heart. Man, when we're with him, when we're walking in step with him, the joys of our heart are in line with his joys, and they are powerful and felt and real and strong. Commit your way to the Lord. Follow him. Let him lead your steps. Let him guide you. Then trust in him and he will act. He will act on his behalf. Things you ask in his name, in Christ's name, they're coming your way because you're walking the same path he's wanting you to walk. You're right in line, right in step. And you're experiencing true joy. You know, in Mere Christianity, C.S. Lewis calls it the good infection. He says, if you want to get warm, you got to get near the heat. You want to get wet, you got to get in the water. And if you want joy and peace and everlasting life, you got to get near to the source and even into the source of it. That's Christ. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Those are Jesus' words. And when we draw near to him, we start to experience all these things. But if we're social distancing from God and from Christ, then we're missing out on it all. If we're only drawing near to him once a week, maybe we spend a little time with him on Sundays, and then we're back in the work week and doing what we do. Remember what we said before, whatever gets your attention gets you. And if all of our attention is going somewhere else, then that's what's got our heart too. Kate Campbell's got a song called 10,000 Lures. And in it she says, the devil's got a line for you for sure, and 10,000 lures. He knows just what to throw out there at each and every one of us to draw us off the path, seek to distract us, to keep us away from the Father. How often did the disciples go and find Jesus up on the mountain with the Father? All the time, right? He was always going to the Father to draw his strength. That's where he got his perspective. That's where he got his joy and his strength to come back into the valley and minister to others. If he didn't have anything to give, he wouldn't be of any use to those people there. He had to go be with the Father and draw near to him and then go into the valley with that mountain mindset in the valley world to go out and then pour out what the Father has poured into him. We need it just as bad. If Jesus needs it, how much more so do we need it? We've got to draw near to him. We got to spend time with him, spend time in the Word. If it's been a while since you picked up a Bible, and maybe you never have, it's all good. Start with one of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Learn about Jesus. Learn about what he's done for you. Learn about his amazing love for you. Soak it in. Let it fall fresh on you. And spend some time in prayer and meditation. Prayer, telling God what's on your heart, sharing it with him, and then listening, just listening to him. Embrace some silence. Not something we do a whole lot or do really well in our culture is silence. But take that time to get alone with him and let him pour into you. Boy, the blessings will abound. There's so much blessing in that quiet time. So I hope you're getting some time with the Father. I know we're social distancing from the virus, but I hope you don't spiritually distance from God. Draw near to him. He wants to pour into you. He loves you beyond your wildest dreams, and he wants to share that love with you and fill you up with it so you can go share it with others. I hope you're having a great day. We'll talk soon. God bless.